We couldn't have Mario without Sonic the Hedgehog, now could we? Did you think we were going to get out of this without a Sonic RPG Maker 2000 game? Well, you were thinking in an incorrect fashion because that was never going to happen. Hey, Mr. X, I'm Sonic! Sonic the Hedgehog! Yeah, that's great, Sonic. Shaken, not stirred! Yeah, whatever, Sonic, I don't care. Sonic Chaos Syphon, or Chaos Syphon, as I would have pronounced it back then. The game gives us the standard options of begin, continue, and juice? What? What does that even mean? Juice? Well, you'd press that button to exit, so apparently juice means exit. Juice means leave. No sweat, Mr. X, I can explain this. Juice is what I say to get lost. So you say that as in, like, you're going to run away? Yes. Oh, I understand, Sonic. Thanks for the information. No problem. Got a speed? Let's juice. Right, well, I get the feeling that Sonic's probably getting a bit impatient for me to start playing this game, so, I'm waiting! Okay. Oh, jeesh. It's about time, Mr. X. Keep your hair on, Sonic. Well, your spines or whatever that stuff is. Here's a fun thought for the day, viewers. Are Sonic's spines actually spiky? Would they hurt you if you touched them? Also, Sonic, why are you so red over there? Look at that, it's a stock drawing of you, but you're all red. What do you have to say to that, Sonic? Kids, there's nothing more cool— Yeah, alright, we're leaving. Man, that got uncomfortable fast. Well, if that makes you feel uncomfortable, Mr. X, that's no good. Hey, Mr. X, what are you doing? Press the start button, man. Yeah, alright, Sonic. Would you just shut your face for 1 second and let me play the game? Kids, there's nothing— Right, look, Sonic, I've been patient with you, but this is my video. So if you don't just simmer down there and let me play the game, I'm gonna have to ask you to juice! I'm just cheese. Are you satisfied with that state of affairs, my blue bouncing Baisano buddy ball? No sweat. No sweat. Man, you got a split personality or something, Sonic. You sound different everything you say. Let's just say I've got a lot of personality. Yeah, I bet you do. I bet you do. Well, you've had like 25 years to accumulate it. Good grief, we're all old. Let's start the game. That doesn't sound like Sonic music to me. Whoa! This must be a big budget game. We've got a production studio behind it. A Sonic fan game made in Rm2a. Well, Rm2a is the abbreviation that everyone used for the RPG Maker 2000, because that was a far too long term to use, so now you know. So what's the plot for this excellent Sonic adventure? The diabolical scientific genius Dr. Robotnik, excuse me. What's the plot in this classic Sonic all-time Sonic adventure, Sonic? SWAT bots? Huh? You mean like the American SWAT teams? Or SWAT or whatever? What are the SWAT bots then? I don't remember anything called the SWAT bot in Dr. Robotnik's very large array of robots powered by animals. Or, well, they were in the old games. I don't know. I don't actually know if that got de-cannoned later on, along with all the rest of things like everybody's clothes. And what's this? Whoa! It's an original character! Alpha 2, Robotnik's greatest robotic creation. And it's a hedgehog just like Sonic. What a shocking plot twist! I mean, just how many super powerful hedgehogs can there possibly be that aren't slow? And that aren't, like, little brown things with no arms or legs to speak of. Like, that are visible. Oh well. Oh, ignore that, paisanos. We got a little glimpse of the big bad villain's disturbing plans. And now we get a bit of fun. Sonic stumbles across Green Hill Zone again. Man, he's not seen this place for ages. and he gets to play through it like a platform game. Oh man though, hang on. Wait a second. Oh, wait a minute. This can't be. This game was made in 2005. 6 years before Sonic Generations was made, where he returns to Green Hill Zone at the start of the game and plays through it like a normal level, and mentions that it's the first time he'd been there in years, while Sonic here came there after 14 years. Something doesn't add up. This game can't be canon. This game isn't canon. I refuse to acknowledge this as a true Sonic true Sonic adventure, given that plot inconsistency. At least we can't see the moon, or I've got a feeling I'd have some more bones to pick for this game. And it's blatant disregard for the Sonic... Huh? What? We died? Whoa! And that is not exactly the kind of game over screen I was expecting for a Sonic game. Sheesh. Don't lighten the mood up at all, gang. 1 minute you're playing through happy, flowery, sun-filled Green Hill Zone with lots of little blue demons jumping up and down. Okay, that's a bit odd. And then suddenly, BAM! Skull-packed game over screen. Man, and who do those skulls belong to? That's the real question. Is that Sonic's skull? Doesn't look like a hedgehog skull to me. And what are all those other skulls? Oh well, I'm still reeling over the fact you could die in this introduction platforming section. Man, that's friendly. Well, the creator did let us have a save file at the start of this, so if anything went spectacularly badly, we can just return to that and play through the Green Hill Zone again. I love the ring sound effect. I love how picking up the rings gives you the old ring sound effect. Picking up those rings adds to your ring count, by the way. And rings, by the way, are money in this game. Just like a certain other Sonic the Hedgehog game that came out about a year after this, in 2006. So, it's an interesting connection there. Although I'm not sure you want to be making too many connections to that game, Sonic Chaos Syphon. But we made it to the end of Green Hill Zone Act 1. Time for Act 2. Oh man, it's the original character, Alpha 2! Hey, a boss fight? On Earth? Garbage! This is Sonic 1! There shouldn't be a boss till Act 3! What flagrant disregard for conventions is this? He's come to Green Hill Zone to personally warn Sonic not to mess with Robotnik. Oh, way to give the game away, Alpha 2. Now Sonic knows that Robotnik's up to something. I mean, not that he wouldn't have been up to something anyway, because it's Dr. Bloomin' Robotnik.
Tails! Long time no see!
Even when he's sleeping overnight at hotels in the city, he's up to something. He's able to get a room in a hotel in the city that he tries to destroy. No problem, sure. Makes sense, Sonic Adventure. Well, Alpha 2, being the enigmatic, cryptic villain he is, doesn't give Sonic any more information than this. But Sonic knows something's up, so he's probably going to do something about it. Oh, it's Tails! Yeah! Wait a minute, this is Green... Wait a second! You don't remember this place in Sonic Generations in 2011! This is 2005! You can't be here! You're creating time paradoxes left, right and centre, you Berks! This game is officially not canon! Who would have thought that Sonic Chaos Syphon would single-handedly destroy the entire fabric of the Sonic series' densely woven plot? Oh well, it's not like the creator of this game knew what was going to happen 6 years later, so we really shouldn't be so harsh on, what was it, Hinky Pickle. If anything, actually, now that I think about it, perhaps Sega ripped off this game with Sonic Generations. Yeah, maybe they played Sonic Chaos Syphon and thought, that's interesting. Sonic goes back to Green Hill Zone at the start of the game and remembers it. Yeah, let's make a game about that. Yeah! That's probably what happened. Anyway, so Tails came to see Sonic to tell him that King Max wants to see him. Who? And Sonic goes with Tails to Knothole to talk to the King. Okay, now, I mean, I was a Mario man back in the day. Maybe we should get that out of the way now. I mean, I respected Sonic. I knew that he had some excellent games on the old Sega Mega Drive, Genesis, excuse me, and you can't deny that. But I'm not the most familiar person in the world with Sonic the Hedgehog's backstory. But I wasn't aware that there was a king like any kind of king at all. And for that matter, what is this place? Not Hole. I didn't know Sonic lived in a forest village. Oh well, might as well wander around and talk to all the civilians, all the fine upstanding citizens that make up Not Hole. Like this dragon here, and that woman. Hang on a minute. Who are all these people? The animals? The humans? What's going on? I know that in the 3D Sonic games, like Sonic Adventure and that, suddenly humans existed. And then, if I understand right, humans mysteriously just sort of vanished after a certain game in 2006. I'm not quite sure why. That was around the same time that these games started losing serious plots and like mature themes and stuff like that. So perhaps, maybe there's some kind of a connection. Well, we're not here to dwell on the profundities of the Sonic canon, Sonic the Hedgehog's spiky career.
Hey, that's a pretty good joke, Mr. X.
Why, thanks, Sonic. I actually am quite pleased with that one, to be honest. It was the spur of the moment, but I think it's actually... I think it's okay. Quite a thorny...
No, now that one was just terrible. I'm gonna juice!
Oh, Sonic... Well, I try.
Wow, that's a pretty snazzy performance there.
So we're in the castle at Knothole to meet King Max, who is someone that matters. And there's a library packed with books here, but... Well, I can't be bothered with this. Do you really want me to sit here and read all of these books telling us useless, telling us beginner's tutorial information? I don't think so. Well, you guards, wolf guards, have nothing to say, so let's talk to the king himself. Yeah, Sonic's the man and speeds his game or something. Seriously, who are you? What is he, a dog? So a messenger came from a town called Feeds about the SWAT bot freedom fighters. What's going on here? It feels like this game is based on some sort of backstory that I was expected to know already. King Max gives Sonic the Realm Crystal, a translation that the party member switching mechanism. Yeah, we get a party in this game. Seriously, SWAT bots, freedom fighters, King Max, Knothole. Sonic, can you explain this to me?
Allow me to interrupt! Don't you remember? In the 90s, video game characters got cartoons!
Oh, crumbs! Oh, crumbs! You just gave me a strange flashback there, Sonic. Oh dear, it's all coming back to me now. Yes, that's right. Not only were there 3 separate cartoons all about Mario, there were 3 separate cartoons all about Hedge the Sonic Hog. Man, you and Mario really, like, just tried to rival each other in every way, didn't you?
Well, what can I say? I'm a speedy, fast, huge wog!
Alright, Sonic, I'm calling you out. You never had a voice actor that sounded like that.
I don't know what you're talking about! Rex, you found me out! Toad!
Yeah! You're not allowed in here, Toad. This is a Sonic game, and it's not the Olympics. What did you do with the real Sonic?
Well, let's just say I had a run-in with an old friend of his!
I hate that hedgehog! That meddlesome hedgehog has foiled my plans for too long! He's just too fast! If only there was something I could do to slow him down! Aha! That's it! I just had a brilliant idea! So brilliant I'd consider giving myself a promotion! Now, Sonic, let's see how fast you are when you wake up in the morning and find your normal shoes replaced with slow-down boots! I mean, I could just shoot you in the face right now when you're asleep, but I won't.
You're full of lies, Toadie's right over there. Toadie just went for a cup of coffee in the last couple of minutes. Now buzz off! Welcome back, Sonic.
Glad to be here.
So, Sonic, where were we? Right, yes. I remember your cartoons. Well, I remember a bit of them anyway. I remember you had, I never knew about the one... I don't think I ever knew about the one where,
Which one, Mr. X? Which one?
the... Well, alright.
The snooping as usual, I see.
One. Oh! Yeah, I never saw that. I saw one where it was called Sonic Underground, which made me think that it literally took place underground. I thought everybody lived under the ground. But no, I think actually it was supposed to be like underground freedom people. Underground rebels. Underground rebels. Because apparently in France it was called
Sonic the Rebel!
Sonic the Rebel. Anyway, yeah, he had a brother and a sister, and there was a wolf that was after them. They met Knuckles. I think I saw one episode of that once, where they met Knuckles, and that was it. Anyway, we're getting round. Anyway, now we come to the third one, which is the one that I think, I'm pretty sure this is based on. Where all I ever saw of that, I think I saw the opening title cut introduction thing once for that as a child, and didn't see anything else. I guess I switched off the TV after that, because I seriously don't remember anything about that apart from this. But I did discover many years later on the internet that this existed. It's called Sonic Sat.AM, because you name cartoons after the anti-meridian time zone they were broadcasting. And that cartoon was... Oh yeah, by the way, Jaleel White voiced him in all of these, which I don't know who he was, but whatever. But, aye, so in that one, actually, let me see here. Look, Sonic, I told you before, I was a Nintendo man. I didn't have a Sega system. I mean, I was amazed to see his games. I got to play it once and I was bowled over. Didn't get to play it again until like mid-2000s when I got some collection game on the GameCube or something. When I got a collection of them on the GameCube. Didn't get to play them again until the 2000s. But yeah, they were definitely a part of my childhood, I suppose. But the point is, I didn't see your cartoons. I wasn't that obsessed. I know there was a comic. I've learned now that there was a separate comic for Britain than there was in America for some reason. Well, maybe it wasn't just Britain, maybe it was Europe in general. Because apparently you're quite popular in Europe, Sonic, so I've heard. Like, more so than in America. In fact, apparently you're even more popular in America than Japan, where you were created. And I even heard once that pretty much your entire design, from your shoes to your cool Need for Speed attitude, were pretty much all like designed to appeal to Americans. And where were we? Right, so well, basically a lot of these books just tell you information about the dungeons, because there's quite a few types of dungeons in this game. Give it some credit. I mean, spoilers, but this is just a demo. But it was the final demo. Most games on the RPG Maker system were demos. You'd be surprised how few complete games there are out there. Oh well. So yeah, these books tell us about like the side quest. There's a big side quest to find the Zodiac coins for someone, but none of them are in the game. There's special cooperative dungeons. Whoa, that sounds like fun. Can't wait to give a hand at stab. No, that wasn't right, was it? Just keep going, I think. Yeah, just keep going. Isn't that right, Sonic?
Piece of cake.
Yeah. Oh, whoa. Knuckles is going to show up in this game. Well, that's interesting, because Knuckles wasn't in that Wikipedia page. So I'd assume he wasn't in the cartoon. But like I said, he was in
Sonic.
because that was the one episode of any of these cartoons that I actually saw.
definitely a Robotnik war toy.
But now, it is way up there, and we are way down here.
No, enough of that.
Oh, cool. You guys ready to rock and roll? We're ready, Sugar. We're out of here. You're all... look, I like to hang it and soak you some more, but I gotta juice. Adios.
What kind of tongue is speaking those funny things, eh?
Looking a little shaky.
Oh!
Look, would you twerps stop talking? Only the official Team Sponkel Voice Actors Guild is allowed to narrate things except me. Honestly, this should be quite straightforward. The official Team Sponkel Voice Actors Guild voices everyone but me, and you all just stop talking already.
Sorry, Mr. X. When I got something to say, I say it!
Alright, look, I'm going to make one exception for this one playthrough. Sorry, if you and your friends really want to speak that badly, then I'm not going to stop you, I suppose. But please try to keep it down a bit. Okay, so King Max, who was not named Max in that page I just read on Wikipedia, is the King of Knothole, which was in that, and we got to take down Julian. Yeah, the bottom line of all this is Julian's doing something bad and Sonic's got to stop him. Alpha 2 clued us in that he's after the Cosmos Emerald and that thing is up in the... well, it's up somewhere that we've got to go now, basically. Good thing Sonic's got his buddies to help him out. Hope they can keep up with him with his super speed. Who am I kidding? This is an RPG. He's going to walk around just as fast as anyone else in an RPG Maker 2000 game. At least unless the creator of the game put the speed of the character down one level below this, in which case they're walking rather slowly. But that was something that did happen, and it could work. But if handled badly, it could be quite annoying. But it didn't bother me. So anyway, yeah, we're going to leave this place. Sonic the Hedgehog, also known as Sega's Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, there you go, there's your stupid name. An American animated television series. 1993? Yeah, I was probably a bit too young. Let's see. So, it was a cartoon set in a dystopian fantasy world. While family-friendly, it explored unusual story concepts for animation. These include losing loved ones to war. Huh. Wait. Don't explain what this is all about. Right, there we are. Okay. Freedom Fighters. There's Jaleel White, that's you. Where are we? Oh well. Anyway, yeah, so you lived in a village called Knothole, I see. And Dr. Julian Robotnik. Well, wait, anyway, aye. And here's all of your friends. Why is Tails like the fifth one down? Come on. When was that his name? Julian, whatever. He was the bad guy, of course. Who else would it be? Yeah, there's your SWAT bots right there. So, they were Dr. Robotnik's primary police and military unit. Designed as super soldiers, these machines won the Great War. Robotropolis. Great. Powerful sorcerer. Okay. Snively. Where are we here? King Acorn. It's not King Max, is it? So...
It looks like the princess was moved to another location.
And that was the actual plot of a real Sonic game. Yes, really.